Deep beneath the ancient ruins of Jerusalem, a mystery has remained unsolved for millennia. Could the Ark of the Covenant, the most sacred artifact in biblical history, be hidden in these abandoned tunnels?
Last time. And what's believed is that the Ark was then put into hiding. And there are all sorts of passages and subterranean tunnels and caverns beneath the Temple Mount, some of them even in the city of David. Second Chronicles chapter 35. King Josiah is ruling in Jerusalem. He calls upon the Levites to carry the ark, it says, one last time. And what's believed is that the ark was then put into hiding.
The Ark of the Covenant, said to contain the tablets of the Ten Commandments, vanished from history thousands of years ago. Archaeologists and historians have long debated its location, but the city of David, an ancient site just outside the walls of Jerusalem, holds some of the most compelling evidence.
And there are all sorts of passages and subterranean tunnels and caverns beneath the Temple Mount, some of them even in the city of David, where the Ark of the Covenant could have been secreted away to be, brought out at some point in the future.
But the Ark is just one part of the larger story. Archaeologists working in the city of David have uncovered extraordinary evidence that aligns with biblical accounts.
Until an excavation in Israel's north, in a place called Tel Dan, right along Israel's northern border near Syria, they find a stone slab, an inscription dating to about 100 years after David would have lived. And it's attributed to a man named King Hazael of Aram. Aram is modern-day Syria. And this King Hazael, who's mentioned in 2 Kings, was in a good mood. Why? The inscription tells us that he had just won a major military victory. Over who? Over a king from the house of David. And if there's a house of David, what does that mean?
There's a David.
There's a David.
If these discoveries are accurate, they suggest that the Ark's hiding place may be closer than anyone imagined. But why hasn't the Ark been uncovered yet? Its discovery could shake the foundations of faith and history.
Our visitor center, and a woman comes in, Dr. Eilat Mazar, world-renowned archaeologist, and she says, well, beneath your feet, I believe, is the location of King David's palace. You need to move your offices. But what on earth are you talking about? People have been digging here for 150 years. No one's ever said that before. And she came up with her theory, and it was compelling, and we ended up moving our visitor center.
Wow.
And it turns out that she's quite likely correct, that we have now found in the city of David what was almost certainly, if not King David's palace, the palace of the royal Davidic dynasty, the original Capitol Hill, where the kings from the house of David would have ruled.
The Ark of the Covenant isn't just an artifact. It's a symbol of divine power. If it's found, it won't go to a museum. There's only one place for it, the temple. But is the world ready for such a discovery? That's the real question.
Do I personally think it's in Egypt or Saudi Arabia or Ethiopia? No, I actually think it's in Jerusalem. And I was asked once, I was giving a tour.
Boy, if it's under the temple, boy, that's trouble.
Well, I mean, it's trouble, and maybe it's...
Maybe God will protect.
Could the Ark of the Covenant be waiting beneath the city of David? Until the day it's uncovered, its mystery remains, but the evidence is growing. What do you think? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more discoveries that rewrite history.